Dog has become a herding dog. She thinks it's funny to go herding the cows now that she's more socialized. And that's what she does. She just runs around on this side of the fence and runs back and forth with the cows, and she looks like a herding dog. Okay, Sitka. Sitka, look at me. Look at me. Oh! There's your big day, Sitka. Sika's a good girl. Stay. Stay. Okay. Stay. Oh, good morning. Good morning. This is where I spent the night last night, in this room, in my office, my writing room, because I was able to put some mattresses on the floor, and Sika and I slept together here because she usually sleeps with me in my bed, but my bed is super high, so I closed off my room so she can't go in there and jump on the bed. She's not allowed to jump. She's not allowed to really walk or run, so I got to take her out with the leash just so she can do her potty outside. And we gave her one of the medicines this morning for her pain, but she slept for a while, and we took the cone off of her, which is the Elizabethan collar. Took that off of her because she tries to bite it, and now she's getting back to herself. She's trying to bite it, so we took that off of her. So if we took that off of her, it's because we have to watch her. If I have to go out and cook dinner or do something outside of the room, I will put the collar on her so that when she's here alone, she can't bite herself. Morning. This is me here in my writer's room. I had to move the table over to the window and make some space here in the room. This is generally my guest room, so if somebody were to come here, it's a big open space where I can throw a couple of mattresses on the floor depending on the age of the person, or I can put a cot with a mattress or an inflatable bed in here. So, but generally I don't keep a bed in here at all unless I have somebody, a guest or something, coming here to stay in the house. The reason that I slept here because Sika had her spay surgery. The next 14 days she can't jump up, and I made this is going to be our space for the next couple of days, which is good for me because in the next month or so I'm going to start going back to writing again, and she doesn't like being in this room. She's never in this room, so maybe now if she spends some time in this room, she will come and sit with me when I'm writing, which I would really enjoy her to be in here with me. Usually she's always in my bed or in my bathroom because that's where I'm usually always in that room over there, so I don't spend a lot of time in this room. So hopefully she will get to that. So this is her. She's pretty knocked out. She does get energy bursts every once in a while, and she did take her medicine this morning. It's a medicine that makes her sleepy and kind of relaxed because they know these are high energy dogs, and she doesn't seem to be hurting a lot, but we are planning on giving her around noon her pain medication just in case. But I got things I gotta get done, so I'm just kind of laying here with her on this mattress that I laid here with the sheet so that she can just calm down. So for the next couple of days, I'm pretty much just going to be her nurse, and I have my cousins who are here. They're going to be able to help me as well. They've been very helpful, especially one of them, is a doctor, so he knows all about the medicine and he knows how to give it and the symptoms and all of that, even though he's not a vet, but he's still a doctor. So it's been good having other people here to help me with that. Bringing her in the car was good also, because if I had been alone, it would be hard for me to be able to watch her with the cone. The cone was a mess. because she keeps bumping into everything with the cone. So she's walking and then all of a sudden she'll hit like the cabinet and she doesn't know how to like keep walking or move her head or stuff like that. And then last night was about 3 in the morning. It's almost like she woke up from her pain medication and she tried to bite the cone. Like she woke up and she was like trying to bite inside the cone, like she was trying to reach it to bite it. Oh, it was so funny. So that's why I don't have the cone on her now, because I'm just watching her. Dog like her, she's uncomfortable with it, so she starts making these weird movements in her head and she's gonna hurt herself. So that's why she's gotta be watched. That's why I don't want to have that on her. Can't cover up the stitches or anything like that with a shirt or anything like that. So I just gotta keep my eye on her. That's basically what I gotta do for the next couple of days. Trying to read a book. It's early in the morning. We can't do a walk because the vet said she can't walk for like 14 days. So I did take her for a short walk this morning around the property, and I gave her medicine. She's taking 2 medications in combination with each other to settle her down. But this is what you deal with when you have a high energy dog that's on medication to settle her down and she's resisting the medication. But I know that she's getting sleepy. I know she's getting sleepy. Look at her. But she wants to, she sees the outdoors. She wants to go out and she wants to do her thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do in 5 days when the medication is over. Do you want to show them your boo-boo? Do you want to show them your boo-boo? You got boo-boo down there. Don't lick it. I know. She's not licking the thing. She's looking around. She licks around, but she doesn't lick at it. This is what her stitches look like from underneath. My hand on the incision. So she can't lick the incision. See, the incision is there. So I'll put my hand over it. She can't lick that, but she can lick anything else. So she can't lick the incision. See, she licks that area a lot around. And that's probably because her hair is growing back in and she's probably scratchy from the hair growing back. She's got the bristly hair that she was shaved. The medicine looks like it's starting to take effect. It's going to take a little longer if she's fed. She was fed this morning. Just want her to settle, and I just want to read my book and do some stuff I got to get done because I have spent about 3 days with her. But hopefully this will just make her a lot safer in the future, so I can take her traveling, I can take her everywhere, and we won't have any issues if we have to come by. Yeah, her eyes are getting dazed from the medication. I can see it in her. I can see it in her look. She's very unfocused right now. Yeah, it's getting comfy. You're getting comfy. Getting comfy. You're getting comfy. Getting comfy to sleep. Yes. You're a good girl, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. This is what happened last night here with the hurricane. We got lucky category 4. The chickens were in the garage. I just brought this out this morning because I have to clean that. But that's where they spent the night, the chickens. And I put them back in their pen and they're super happy to be back. The things we had to put away. We had a lot of wind coming this way. The coop didn't fall, which is great. And we had to put these things on the floor. Some of the trees and plants turned over. We got to clean this today. Lots of leaves and debris is mostly what's here. RV is good. It's over here. They're cleaning up over there. And just a lot of like downed limbs. We have a lot of downed limbs over there. Their fridge, the RV went out. Here's Sitka. 7 days from getting spayed. She's doing good. So we're pretty lucky that we didn't have a power outage, although the power went to low voltage and high voltage. It would come on and off. It would turn off. It would come back on. So I have 2 circuit breaker protectors on my refrigerators, my freezer and my refrigerator. I don't have one for the refrigerator in the garage, which was the one that used to be in my RV. We're using that one because when I take them to the food pantries to get food, they get a lot of food, so we're able to store it there because they have a small refrigerator in there in the Airstream. So sometimes we have to store stuff in there. So we need to get a circuit breaker for that refrigerator. But a lot of people around here do not have power. We were lucky that we had power the whole night. I did not turn my AC back on until 4:30 because we had the power voltage go down, and then the machine started making noise. We can hear it from inside the house. So I had to shut off the, there's Missy. I had to shut off the, he's a happy cat today. He's a happy cat today because everything is back to normal. So I had to shut off the AC unit last night, but we slept fine because we each had fans in our room, and we had the ceiling fans also that were running. So we had regular fans on us, and then we have, those high velocity fans, and then we had the ceiling fans as well. So everybody slept well. It was probably around 4:30 when Sitka woke me up to go potty for her potty break at 4:30 is when I realized the house was warming up. So I did check to make sure that the AC worked and everything was back up. So we ran that this morning. So this morning the guys are doing the refrigerator situation. So I'm going to go ahead and make some breakfast for them because they don't need to be worried about making breakfast and all of this stuff now with the situation with their food. So we're just going to have a nice breakfast this morning. I got some sausage out. I'm going to make some potatoes, and we'll do some fried eggs. That'll be nice, and some OJ. All right, cleaning up after the storm, we realized that we've got lots of trees in the compost that have grown, the compost that I'm not using. So we're going to take a look. We're going to move all those trees today. That next morning, the weather was especially cool and breezy, and we ended up cleaning up the old compost after the storm. My cousins found some lemon trees and more papayas growing in there. So we left them, and they decided to enlarge the garden by a few feet in order to make that old compost area a fertile place for more new plants to thrive for the fall garden. With all the hurricane commotion, that week was also my birthday week, and the guys got up especially early to bring my present into the house.